Welcome, guys, to the Aromas Amigos podcast.
The Halloween edition.
I'm here with Chef Diego and Master G, Top G, mixologist, the best there is in Ridgewood, Aromas. What's up, guys? Happy close to Halloween. Every day is Halloween in October for me.
Yeah, it's your favorite season, man.
Favorite season, favorite month, favorite season. I love it. I love the air. I love the cold breeze. I love the smell of death. I love it all. Halloween is the best time of the year. It's better than Christmas.
Better.
You know why? You know why I like Halloween? You know why? Because everyone shows their true freak. They wear their masks. The girls are dressed like whores. Everybody's freaky. You know, even the most innocent one. I saw some last year. I saw what costume was that? The Scooby Doo. You know the gang, the Scooby Doo Velma. Whore Velma. Oh my gosh. I was like, what the f is going on? So what's up, guy? Halloween is in the air. We selected the theme of Mortal Kombat. And I know you, Jerobe, you Top G, you're fucking mixologist, Raiden. Raiden, cool. The God of Thunder. The God of Thunder. How does that feel? You're gonna make electrifying cocktails?
I'll be
gonna be like The Rock, making electrifying cocktails?
I'll be making like blood bags and stuff.
Blood bags, oh, that sounds fun.
I'm gonna go with that little theme. I did it before though, but everybody likes it, so bringing it back. Once in a while. Yeah,
that sounds good. You know that this week, within this month, not this week, this month we have Friday the 13th landing on Friday.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty cool. That was like 7 years ago. We landed on Friday.
I think it was 2017. No, wait. Yeah, 17. I think it was.
17, 16, 17. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Landing Friday. You know. I believe you're gonna be what? Scorpion,
yeah.
Yeah, and I believe I'm trying to find a Sub-Zero costume. It's very hard. Not everybody has it. It's very sold out.
It's gonna be hard.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion is very sold out. Raiden, it's a pretty nice costume. I like it. I saw very.
I was actually gonna make my own because I was like looking.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I was like, I'm not spending too much bucks.
No, it was.
I'm not spending.
It's expensive.
I'm not spending nothing of that, man.
Diablo, you want to try to be a Sub-Zero?
I'm gonna be Sub-Zero.
Good luck fitting in it.
Oh. Is either that or a kosher Kanish.
I thought you was gonna be Kane. No, not
gonna
Kane.
Be rabbi.
Yeah,
a rabbi.
Was it Sean Claude? Damn, I forgot his name now.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No. What was his name? I forgot now. The ruler. Shao Kahn, yeah.
That nigga's half naked. He's half naked. So I can't be Shao Kahn. That's how he laughed. You're supposed to be Shao Kahn. He did the laugh.
He's gonna get canceled.
Yeah, they don't have the costume, so I don't know what you order your costume for Scorpion, Chef?
Yeah, you got it already.
You got it already?
Yeah.
You tried it?
Bro?
It fits you?
You got it?
But it's fucking. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
It looks chippy, man.
They all look cheap. They all don't look good. They look.
150. How the fuck is gonna
150?
150?
You didn't hear what I just said? That I was able to spend 200?
I'm thinking about returning that.
You said it looks cheap, but it's 150. That shit's expensive.
Wait, and it looks cheap for 150?
It's like a foam.
Where did you get it from?
From Amazon.
Dude, in the 99
They
cent
don't have
store.
any at all. Like around you can check the stores.
You know what's crazy, man?
No,
They have in the 99 cent store, bro. Jokes aside, they have one that is like for like teenagers, right? All jokes aside, bro. Like, and you will fit. And you will fit. It's the yellow ninja, bro. That's it, bro.
They have
Jerobe's
they have
for
a
teenagers is
costume.
gonna fit you.
No, they have a costume that's a yellow ninja. They just say ninja. They don't use the brand Mortal Kombat, but it looks exactly the same.
Why you think
it will be
smoke?
It will be $49. It's $49
Where?
on Amazon.
Yeah,
And then the
crazy.
mask.
I was checking everything.
No, I'll show you later.
Dude, this is what I was gonna do with Raiden, bro.
Get over here.
I was like, I'm not spending that amount on the goddamn costume. The reason why they're so expensive is because of the damn game.
The one that you got looks cool.
Yeah, but hold on, I'm gonna tell you a little story about that. So the reason why they're that expensive right now is because of the damn game that came out right now, right? Now, what I was gonna do was I was like, okay, the hat he's wearing is a Chinese farmer's hat. So I'm gonna get that hat that separate. It's like $6.
You're gonna get it.
I was gonna make everything myself, and then the shirt that he's wearing is a kung fu type of shirt. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's like $10. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that. And I'm just gonna make everything myself, dude. And
what are you?
when I saw that Jaden was looking for his costume because he's gonna be Reptile. So he's going through it, and then I saw that there was a Raiden one there, and I was like, dude, that says $40, bro. Send me the link right now. I just bought it right there.
No, but
bro.
the one you got, the one you got is good.
Yeah, no, I got lucky. Dude, I was shocked when I was like, dude, $40. That shit was telling me like it was $2 something.
No, that one you got is really good. The smoke one. I'm sorry, the Noob Saibot one. That I probably go for that one because I didn't know he's gonna be Reptile.
Oh yeah, Jaden's Reptile.
So the Black Ninja one is good. I think I might do that one because the Sub-Zero one is very. It's hard to find.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
It's sold out, and the Scorpion one there's like 1 or 2 left, but it's not like.
You gotta check the material.
But for $150, I would have gone to Etsy and had them make one for me.
Yeah, I'm about to return it.
Oh yeah, honestly, dude, you could have just been like Mortal Kombat, like the other Scorpion. I forgot which Mortal Kombat it was, but like the one with the hoodie, man. Wear a black hoodie and like something yellow. That's it, bro.
Chef likes it. Chef's still trying to fit in a medium even when he gains weight.
What about you?
What are you gonna be, Javi?
Javi can't celebrate.
I'm Jewish. I can't even celebrate Halloween.
He's a Jew.
I'm Jewish. I don't even celebrate Halloween. You're trying to get me into it.
That's crazy.
We're gonna bring you to the dark side.
All right. So let's talk about.
All right, guys. What we're talking about? We're talking about representation in our skills of Halloween stuff. So, like for instance, we're gonna talk to Mr. Raiden himself, the God of Thunder. We're gonna tell us about when you create a cocktail for Halloween, right? Mm-hmm. What do you put into the cocktail? What do you use? What kind of vision comes into play? What kind of flavors?
To represent.
What kind of to represent Halloween? Do you like? And obviously you're doing. You gotta do spooky, something fearful, something creepy. You could go. You could make a punch with a bunch of gummy eyeballs in it, or you could use like blood, or what is your vision if you were to make like a real cocktail? Not like a typical punch and it's red and it's like, oh, this is blood. No, like a typical witch punch and it's because you use Midori and you're like, yeah, it's green. Like. If you want, when you're making a Halloween cocktail, and you want to make a good cocktail, what would you do, Mr. Raiden?
So when I created like these 3 cocktails back in 2018.
Oh yeah, good year.
Those 3 cocktails, honestly, like I was looking for things like that. You said like stuff like they're spooky and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At that time, I was very hooked into watching Vampire Diaries.
Good show, guys. Good show.
So
originals are better.
you always had Stefan drinking from a blood bag. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like to create like a cocktail like in a blood bag, which I know that obviously is very simple. So there's definitely a lot of bars out there that created cocktails in a blood bag.
Yeah.
But like I wanted to make something that would look like kind of like if it was like real blood type. So
was that the first that's the one we ran out of, the blood bags.
The blood bag, yeah.
Yeah.
So like the blood bag, like I was like, okay, I definitely want to make something with blood bag because that I got the inspiration from watching the show, seeing Stefan always drinking out of it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let me see what I come up with. So at that time, I had Drunk Sex, the cocktail that has Hennessy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make something with cognac. So I got the cognac. I went to the supermarket. I was looking for things that would be kind of like dark.
Okay. And red contrast?
Yeah, but like that would be, like if it was actually like blood, not like that, not like everybody thinks like blood, like it looks like red, but it's like
dark
that
red.
that dark,
yeah,
that dark.
Not like fruit punch.
Yeah, not like fruit punch, So that was just like, okay, let me see what they got. So and then I saw like there was blackberry pomegranate juice.
No, yes.
So I was like, oh, let me get that then. So I got that. I also at that time used to play a lot with red wine, so I got like red wine in it too, to give it like that nice cool color. And then obviously like everything else was like citrus and other combinations of other cocktails. So like I made that to see how it came out. It looked like if it was actually like a legit like blood bag type.
Okay.
And I went with that, you know. And since it was in October, I wanted to go with something like with a spice. So I made it with cinnamon, like cinnamon syrup. It came out pretty good.
So you made a blood bag sangria?
No.
You said red wine.
It has red wine, but just because it has red wine doesn't mean sangria.
That's what comes to mind for me. So.
Yeah.
Guys, he's still learning. He hasn't drank yet.
Yeah, but no, like, definitely not.
Disclosure.
Yeah.
He has a podcast about alcohol, but he doesn't drink alcohol.
I'm still learning.
So no, like yeah, I made that one then. I don't know why, but I kept thinking about, and I'm definitely gonna say this wrong. ¿Cómo se dice jeringuilla?
Jeringa.
No, in English, bro.
You're asking the wrong person.
Hey, Google.
Siri.
Needles, like needles.
Needles,
Yeah, needles. There you go.
Needles.
Yeah, but you know needles, and when they put it on you, what's it called? Syringe? That's what it's
Syringe,
called?
yes.
Yeah,
syringe.
syringe.
Yes, okay, yes.
So like, I thought about when I made, and obviously like once again, I'm pretty sure there's cocktails like that too using syringe. But into my perspective, what came into my mind to use a syringe was watching. Wow, I can't believe I just forgot the name of this movie. It was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Titanic?
No, man. it's an island movie.
Oh,
Like this, it's Shutter Island?
I know you. Yeah. No,
that's what it's
I
called?
don't remember. No.
Here,
I know what you're talking about though. No, I got it. I know what you're talking about when he's the doctor and then like they're insane and they start.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There's a plot twist. To
It
that
might be
movie.
Shutter Island. I think it
it's
is.
Shutter
I
Island,
think
yeah.
it is Shutter Island. Yeah.
But there's like a plot twist where, like, I don't know, like for some reason that came into mind. I'm like, crazy people, you know, like Halloween, crazy people. Like I don't know, for some
Freaks.
reason it goes with it. I guess I don't
Yeah.
know. I made that one, and then lastly, I wanted something like to be like smoky, so we use like dry ice like to bring out that smoke behind it, kind of like the witch brew.
Bless you.
And I wanted it to like come out but with lights. So I saw light bulbs. I saw like these light bulbs that when I was like googling things, anything like with lights, light bulb came into my search.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. Like light bulb, and then you put it lights up, and you put like the dry ice. It's gonna make it. It's gonna give it like a cool effect.
Yes. The dry ice was on the bottom of it. I
Yeah, so
remember,
it gives it like a really cool effect, you know. And nobody's not gonna like obviously like swallow the dry ice because it's
on the
topped
outside,
off and
yeah.
it's being protected with another layer of ice on it, you know.
Nice. What are you what are one of the drinks you think you're gonna do this year?
I'm doing those 3 drinks.
Nice.
Those 3 drinks
Awesome.
again, they've always been a big hit, and honestly, not changing.
Never
It
change
makes
anything
sense.
that works.
Yeah, it works, and not only that, it's also to give an opportunity for those that haven't tried it, like
Yeah.
for them to retry it. You know,
want to see
retry it. Those that had it before, they could retry it again. Those that haven't, they have an
Pretty
opportunity to
good.
try it.
What we
Pretty
talked
good,
about
pretty
in the last episode, consistency is very important.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is important. Chef, what are you doing for Halloween? What kind of dishes are you inspired you to do dishes? I mean, to do what kind of Halloween inspired you to create your dishes?
Honestly, it's hard to think about dishes in Halloween. You know, something that represents the Halloween. Yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
you know, apples, pumpkin, things like that. But honestly, it's hard to do something like that really represents Halloween in food. What do you think about that?
When I think about what inspired Halloween, a lot of things inspire Halloween. Fun things to do on Halloween that I do. We do the buffalo chicken, the buffalo fingers with the macaroni, jack-o'-lantern, where we take we do devil eggs. I take on devil eggs. I take on the jack-o'-lantern. I take on fun home stuff, spider pasta. You could do different type of dishes, but it's really, when you do dishes for Halloween, it's like finger food. It's like finger food. It's very homey. It's very cater party. kind of environment. Like you won't be able to do it. I don't feel like you can, I guess, do some kind of like fancy dish for Halloween, but it's still gonna be looking fancy. So that's why you don't see a lot of places that are like casual dining experience do anything really for Halloween besides cocktails and decorations. You know, we usually do a prefix menu to create different aspects of simple dishes. Like this year we do the double egg, which would take it up a notch and create something maybe a little more elegance using our skills we learned through the years. You know what I mean?
I have a question about that though, about the devil eggs, because I've been seeing that a lot. Is it just like a name, or there's an origin behind that?
So they call it devil eggs. From my knowledge, has been because they used to use red devil hot sauce, cayenne pepper in the mix. So from there they took it and they just.
Is it spicy though?
That version I'm talking about right now with the devil hot sauce, the red devil hot sauce. Yes, it's obviously it tastes like hot sauce.
It sounds amazing right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but obviously variations became, you know, people do variation. People do it. They put a little coloring in it. Some people do it with kale. Some people do it with spinach to make it like green. Some people do it with beets to make it like purple.
Shit.
Some people cook the eggs with beets, so that when they cook the eggs with beet juice, the eggs come out purple out on the outside. The inside could be yellow. You know, that's how you color it up during. Well, I only would do that during Halloween. People do it other ways. You could pickle eggs, but the origin, from what my knowledge is, I could be wrong, but from what I heard and learned, it's because they used to use cayenne and red devil hot sauce in it in the South when they made it. And when they put it into the eggs, what do you call it? They just called it devil eggs instead of red devil eggs.
Okay.
So that's where that formed. We used to make one in another place. I used to make one in another place where we did something similar to it, devil eggs, but we topped it off with chicken crackling, chicken skin.
Oh, okay.
So what we do with the chicken skin, we'll dry it out and then we'll fry it. We'll deep fry it. So it gets really, really, really crispy.
Like chicharron.
Like chicharron, yeah. And then chicken skin.
Wow. Okay, that sounds actually pretty good. Man.
Yeah, and then we just put a little piece on it, and then it kind of like. And back then when we did it, it wasn't like a big trend. Like now it's a big trend. Like people do it now. But back then when we did it, we weren't the first to do it. But back then it was like something new.
But
so people were like, oh wow, I got chicken skin. Good.
But is this all like in honor of like, you know, celebration of Halloween, like where these names come from? Or
devil eggs.
Like that?
Devil eggs is just like I said. Devil eggs is just a dish.
Okay.
But because of the name devil, they associate it with Halloween.
Okay.
Devil eggs is just like a southern kind of dish. So it's nothing like, it doesn't associate itself with Halloween. There's no dish, like there's no traditional like Halloween dish where you're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna make this vampire meatloaf. That's
actually what I wanted to know.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no food associated. Like the same thing with cocktails. There's no cocktail that we gotta make it on Halloween. It's just variations of fun. You know?
Because in cocktail there is actually.
There's a Halloween cocktail that's made for Halloween specifically.
They're not really specifically, but like a lot of bars out there, they will always make like the witch bro, like always. Like you have a lot of local bars that will make that. Everybody has like their own different variations to it. Some of them actually like make it like into like a freaking thing, which looks pretty cool.
Like a punch.
Yeah, and they add like gummy worms and all these other crazy things into it. So there are a lot of places that does
like
it.
Us. Like it's same thing with
even
food.
Even at home, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying the same thing. Same thing with home. It's fun. It's like little party snacks. Like they'll do like, you know, like they'll draw a spider on a cookie or a bruschetta, like new things like that. It's just trying to upscale it. There's no specific. There's no like Thanksgiving turkey. It's like Halloween. There's no Thanksgiving.
I see.
There's no Halloween, ham or whatever. There's nothing like that.
What about like in countries though? Because in my country we don't celebrate. We don't celebrate Halloween.
I'm not sure, and I don't. Like I said, Halloween isn't such a. I don't feel like it's a. I feel like it's a big thing over here. I don't feel like I don't know. Like Mexico, I know they have Day of the Dead. Fine. Yeah. And I know a lot of other Spanish countries, they also have the same Day of the Dead. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to like dressing up and stuff, it's a folklore for Halloween. It was made for, you dress up to around this time of Halloween you dress up to scare or is it to scare the spirits or to welcome the spirits? It's one of them. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty either to prevent them from coming. That was the whole folklore. It's like they came up with vampires and stuff. But that's the whole thing. So this month is about fear. So vampires are not associated with Halloween. It's just because they're part of the fear factor that they put it in 1 month of fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not like it's part of a Halloween culture. It's just that it's a fear factor, like monsters.
Yeah, they became a big thing here, man. Well, it's always have been a big thing.
Big.
Like, I found out about Halloween when I came to this country,
Well,
honestly.
the whole thing of Halloween is not about being sexy or being like Mordecai characters or being like superheroes. It's you usually dress up something like scary. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Like to fear the dead or whatever it is to scare it away. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, to scare them away. So that's why it's like about fear. It's about the look. So that's pretty much what it is. Halloween is also.
But back in the day, it used to be more like that, right? Now
That's the whole point of it.
There's
Yeah.
like cartoons,
Yeah.
all that.
I'm gonna see if they have something
And
on
then
Netflix, like a documentary about that. I want to
Nah,
see it.
they
now.
don't. They should. They should
They
actually.
probably do, man.
And then I think about, and then like you would put out. So, it's still. You see, that's the thing is because I read also that in part of it that you welcome some of the dead because of the fact that you put out candy. So you're supposed. That's the whole point of the candy. You put out candy to welcome the dead. And then the scary part is either to be with them or to welcome them or to send them off so they don't bother you. Something like that.
Wait, dude, I found something cool.
Right,
I want to play it. Hold on. I'm reading about it right now.
Don't play it. They're not gonna know what the hell you're playing.
No, but hold on. Let's see. Let's see. It looks cool though. Ready?
Okay.
In the misty Celtic lands, as the sun dipped below the horizon on the eve of November 1st, a magical veil unfolded, blurring the boundary between the realms of the living and the dead. The Celts believed that spirits, both benevolent and malevolent, walked among them during this enchanting time. To safeguard against the mischief of spectral visitors and to honor their ancestors, the people lit grand bonfires, wore animal hide costumes, and disguising themselves as spirits to blend with the otherworldly beings. Offerings of food and gifts were laid out to appease these ethereal guests, seeking their favor and protection. With the advent of Christianity, the ancient Samhain merged with All Saints' Day, transforming the night before into All Hallows' Eve, now known as Halloween.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
You see, so it was both. So
That's
it's
pretty
like,
cool.
So welcome and to things. So it was both of them.
Well, do you guys have anything like from your cultures that Halloween would be represented as? Like,
Well, yeah. What do you in your culture? Well, let's start with you because I know.
We don't celebrate Halloween in the Dominican Republic. Like I said, Halloween was introduced to me here.
Do you celebrate it here with your family? Does your family celebrate it?
No, they definitely.
Did your dad run around with a Dominican flag and a chef jacket?
No, my family.
Saying, "Make me plátanos."
No, my family, nobody. Like obviously, for the kids, they're taking trick or treating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they don't. In my house, my mom doesn't decorate. They're fully
Take the
fully
kids,
blown.
Like, did you go trick or treating?
I
your mom
was
take you?
taking. No. Like,
So basically, your generation.
Yeah, like I like it. I like it. I was introduced to it. I see that I ever like dressed up.
Yeah.
It would always be like a friendly thing. Like my costume was always either like Goku from Dragon Ball Z or Batman. Like something like that, like a kid's little thing.
Yeah.
That she would, like when they would do like parties.
Yeah.
Like kids' little parties back then. But as in decoration wise, my mom, she doesn't decorate. My stepdad does not believe in it at all. He thinks it's bad. He is a man that is all about the Bible, So my stepdad doesn't agree with it. Like they came here I invited them on Monday.
Yeah.
No, Tuesday. I invited them on Tuesday so they could have a date night and set them. They saw everything. They saw the whole thing. They were like, it's very nice decor, but they're not.
Yeah,
they're not about that.
Oh, I get that. Yeah.
But like in Dominican Republic, best to my knowledge, no, I never seen it. We are big big with Christmas. We actually start off in November. Over there, everything is already full blown with the holidays in November. The one thing that we do dressed up, and that's not part of Halloween, but it's a carnival that they do over there, and they dressed up with masks and everything. It kind of looks like, you know, like devilish.
Yeah.
And yeah, they call it Dia de la Carnaval. So they celebrate that, but it's now in October and November. You know, that has nothing to do with like Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
What about you? Well, you don't do Halloween, but you do.
We celebrate the Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead.
So what exactly is that?
It's a celebration for you know, people that passed away already, and it's just like a thing that we all as a country celebrate together.
Okay.
And it's like about if I remember, it's like 4 days of the celebration.
Okay.
We start with the babies that pass away, and then like we celebrate one day, like we care like water, lights, and flowers.
Okay.
And some food, you know, for the babies, kids that pass away in the, you know.
Yeah.
An early age, and then we move to the next day to the people that got killed for
like
no
murders?
reason. Murders,
okay.
all those things. And then the big day is the November 2nd, where it's the actually day of the death, and that's like a big table with food, and like basically you invite everybody that you knew back in the day, or you know. And they all, like, we have the belief that they come and they're just gonna, for one day, they're gonna be there sitting, eating, drinking, because you even they put, you know, liquor, beers, cigarettes, all those things that the person
was doing.
Okay. So, and that, you know, that I can say, like, when you talk about food over there in Mexico, you know that you're gonna be eating mole, rice pudding, pumpkin, fruits, chocolate, and many things. Here in America, I don't really know a dish or something that represents Halloween.
Yeah,
it's more about, you know,
it's fun.
Yeah. But honestly, you know, I heard that in Mexico they've been taking a lot more Halloween also. Like, you know, it's like when in America they celebrate Cinco de Mayo, right?
Yeah.
Just to have fun. Mexico is taking Halloween. Mexico is taking Halloween to get fun also. So, you know, it's really cool now that everybody's, you know, taking one part from other.
Are they able to like separate it? Like, since you're saying that Mexico, they doing like Halloween.
So Halloween is October 31st, and then you said Day of the Dead is the 2nd.
The 2nd.
So then they start on the 30th, or the 4 days you said.
So like they start like decorating over there.
No.
Oh yeah. So what's the decorations like?
It's more about like how you call it, ritual.
Oh, rituals.
Ritual. Okay.
So when they put like, you know, candles, flowers, they light like part of the woods.
Yeah.
And it has a strong smell. So it's basically like that, you know.
Speaking about flowers, like,
like you call in your loved ones.
Yeah.
And by doing those things.
What are why do they paint their face all the same? What is that?
That's depending on the states. There is states that they do that. And there is states that
don't do it at all. Oh. Okay.
And the flowers?
The flowers represents
the
orange, the red represents they call it flor de muerto. So it's especially for that.
Okay.
Oh, there's a certain flower.
You know, you have only those flowers for
that day,
for those days only. Like,
and they're scattered everywhere, right? Like the movie, like Encanto. No,
No, Encanto, Coco.
Coco.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
your Disney movie straight, all right?
Coco, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's that, you know, the representation of the Dia de los Muertos. It's all about
But
that.
and okay, so well, you saw the movie.
Yeah.
So there's like a path that they cross once a year over.
Yeah.
So that's why he's
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
pretty much how he's describing it. Yeah, yeah.
And then they they paint their face because that's how they feel. In the movie, he said that they paint their face. That's how they view the dead. That's why, like that. So they represent the dead. When the living paint their face, it's just a representation how they think the dead would look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, like, you mentioned food in Mexico. Like, is that like only for that day that you guys make those special dishes, or that's you just recreate the dishes that is already there?
We can make any other days, but it's a representation of
the person that died.
It's something that is unique.
Okay.
That you have to get in the ofrenda.
Oh, so you have to make those dishes.
Like that's the.
Okay.
Something that has to be there, for sure.
Is there like a particular drink as well, or just like regular?
Let me think about.
Doesn't have to be alcohol, like
ponche,
anything,
But it's if they the people used to like dark beer, whatever, tequila, pulque. They just go like they put some of it.
So it has to do with whatever the person that died liked.
Yeah.
That's why you like if they smoke, you put cigarettes. If they like tequila, you put a bottle of tequila like that.
I don't see none of Brenda without tequila or
tequila.
So
it's normal. It's in your back pocket. It's like,
so
you
like,
don't forget the tequila.
It's cool
He
that
puts it in his back pocket.
That's funny though. It's cool though that you mentioned about the flowers and you gave us a description of the orange
that's
flower.
Cool. I didn't know that.
So like I have a question about that to you, Diablo, because you're from Guyana. I seen, especially my girlfriend, she's Guyanese as well. I seen her in her house.
Shout out to her.
I seen her in her house, and I also seen like a lot lately, like in the community of Guyanese. They have a lot of the orange. What does that like? They have orange flowers. Is it the same reputation?
I'll be honest with you. I am not too familiar, but the thing is with from what I know about Guyana, it's multicultural, so it has to do with religion. So like, so if there's Christians, there's Catholics, there's Muslims, and there's Hindus. There might be more, but those are the main ones.
There is more. There's Hindus.
That's just me. I'm the only Hindu. So, so there's more. So those are cultures. So like if you're if you're Muslim, there's certain things that you do. If you're Hindu, there's certain things that you do. Catholic and Christians, like worldwide, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
When it comes to Hindus, they do a year. It's called a year work. So when they die for a year, within that year, I mean not within that year, but for about a year, you do they call it's called a jundi, which is like you get a pundit, which is like a priest.
Yeah.
And he reads scriptures and stuff like that, and sings, and they just light the incenses and does have pictures of the gods, not the gods, the deities, like stuff like that. That's Hinduism.
Okay.
But that's just in general Hinduism. It's not like how he's talking about some Mexican.
So the orange flower doesn't really mean anything on that part.
You're talking about the lotus.
That's a lotus.
You're talking. That's the only.
Because like I see like an orange, like it looks like a flower. Like it looks like the orange flower. That
I'm not too sure what you're talking about. But if you're talking about the majority of the time, it's a lotus. When it relates to Hinduism, they usually most of them sit on a lotus.
Okay.
That's what the lotus, like the cup flower, like this.
Yeah, like it's orange. Yeah.
And there's a cup. Yes, they come in like orange.
Oh, okay.
Red. Oh. And then the deities sit on it. Like you see like Shiva, like the mothers, they sit on top of it. Things like that. But it's like I said, it's Guyana, the cultural thing. There's no like specific day.
Do they celebrate Halloween over there or no?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they do. They don't celebrate. Nobody celebrates. This is an American thing. Well, an Ireland thing too, because it's Celtic.
Oh,
but like I said, the Celtic, the way you was reading when you play the little passage, that's that's probably how they do it in like Ireland. But you see how the difference is?
Yeah.
We converted it into America converted it into like a pastime, like a fun activity. You know, that's why if you like you ask me about it, you just played it, right? If you ask anybody else about it, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just a time to dress up and wear a costume, and bring that freak out, and you see all the hoes.
Oh God.
You know, that's how it is. You know, so that's the time. Like that's one thing. Cause you see, when the people ask me why I like Halloween, it's one thing. Like you could go through, like for instance, like Chef Diego, he looks reserved, chill, quiet, right? But like not specifically, but just the way he looks. And you go on Halloween comes around, he got like one strap on, he's naked, he got some chanclas on, he looks like a gladiator, he's ready to let loose, you know what I mean? Like that day, you can see that day is when you could judge a person. Like you can I could tell you this guy's personality. I could tell you this girl's. I could see where they get headed, because you can see by the costumes they wear and pick. Like so some people that are like they wear like for instance like a banana costume. Yeah. They're funny and they're fun. Some people that wear like almost naked, they're 3 or 4 is hoes. You know what I mean? Oh my God. You can tell because you're comfortable with your body. You want to show it off. You could tell people that are confident. You're not all of them, but you can see people who's confident, who likes their body, who's not shy. You know what I mean? Things like that.
You know what we're gonna dress up for Halloween?
A rabbi?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
So things like that. And I don't believe. Maybe you can ask your girl, see if she knows anything specific that's not religion related. Maybe you can ask. I mean, I'm gonna look it up after we get off, but I'm pretty sure that it's more all the stuff is like religious related. Like,
I see.
It's like,
the only reason I asked because of that was when he described the orange, I was like, okay, the orange flower. I've seen that too,
But many things like honestly in that in the country, there's a lot of like tales, like there's like, a lot of ghost stories and things like that. And I know Dominican Republic. One of my friends was telling me about a ghost story there. There's a lot of farmland. A lot of animals are out there. There's a lot of things. Like right now in Guyana, they found oil. They have like the country is so big, right? And just 20 or 30% of it is occupied. The rest is rainforest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the rest is like uncharted rainforest. There's gold that they haven't found yet. There's oil that they just found. That's abundance.
That's crazy.
It's a big thing. So when it comes to like stuff like that, like I heard one story that they had this some kind of like a church kind of, and they burned it down with they had like children and a bunch of females. It was it was an all-female school, and they burned it down for protesting.
This happened recently?
No. This is I don't know if it's a tale or whatever. So they said on that grounds they built up the city. This was before, so they built up the city, whatever.
Yeah.
But in the nighttime, you hear the girls crying, and they walk the streets.
That's crazy.
If you walk the street in that area in the night, they hold your hands and they ask you to walk. Like and then I'm not hearing this like from my fathers. I heard this from my father and stuff, but not only them, even people like for instance, your girlfriend. This is an example. Like your girl, like she would say it. She'll mention the same exact story, but they went through it. You know what I mean?
That's.
Ask her about it. Yeah.
That's fucking
They will act
weird.
like they will hold your hand. They will cross, and they said that if you pay attention, they'll walk you into the river. Like they distract you so much, telling you like stuff. They walk into the river and have you drowned with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so that's like one thing that's crazy. That's and you think about the Day of the Dead and stuff and what they do. There's a way to attach the spiritual world to the hair.
Well, I'm not sure if it was real, right? But my mom told me about this thing. My uncle used to hang out a lot, drinking when he was young. And one time he told, and it was like this time of the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
When he was out, he was drinking with his friends, whatever, you know. But there is, you know, it's just farms, it's lands. It's not really a lot of houses. There is not a lot of like a few people. It's only like the small town.
Yeah.
And the next day, so my family, my mom and all of them, they were looking for him. You know, they thought that he was, you know, just you know, in somewhere else, like in another house with some girls, whatever. They were all, you know, everybody looking for him to the second day, and they couldn't find him until like the second day actually in the morning. One of the guys saw him because he was going to work in the like, you know,
Public transportation?
how you call it when you go to the lands and harvest things? How you call it?
Harvesting.
Yeah, he went to do that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he saw somebody at the river, close to the river. But
Okay.
he was naked, and he went to my town.
Yeah.
To tell everybody, and that was my uncle. My uncle was.
Your uncle was what, naked?
Almost, I think I don't remember. She told me if he was naked.
That's crazy.
Wait, you said naked? Wait, what you said?
I don't know if he was completely naked or I don't remember. I gotta ask again. But he was like by the river.
Alive.
And alive.
Oh, okay.
But he was like
naked,
like this.
Oh.
Like he was passed out, like
No,
drunk?
like
he was
like a cradle.
Like it was the second day already, so he was okay. He was just like sleepy.
What?
And
That's
busy.
crazy.
And what he told everybody, it was that girl with the white dress
Yeah.
took him to the
River.
you know, like to the darkness.
What the hell? That's
And
crazy.
it's fucking hard to believe, but you know, in Mexico there is a lot of shit that happens like that, you know, all the times. And
La Lloronas.
And,
You're lonely.
they probably thought that it was some, you know, it could be somebody that was dead, like a spirit. And since that day, he will never
go
like
that's
dark in the nighttime.
Wow, that's intense.
That's
and I saw somebody. How you call when it's when the devil takes possession of the people?
Possession.
I saw somebody in the real day.
A real possession? Yeah,
that was
Oh, the exorcism?
I
saw it with my hands. I touched her. Wow. So I never believed in things like that.
You sure she was on
I
crack?
never believe in ghosts, all those things.
See that all the time? You saw the crackheads out here? It's the same thing. They're all possessed. It's called the white.
Damn, Chef Diego beginning to some freaky shit right now. God.
No, but for real, that was like, and it's crazy because it was in the day.
Oh.
Like with the sun and
real.
everything. It wasn't like in the dark time when, you know, nighttime. It was in the day. Like you saw, I can remember how she was
You're getting
reacting.
goosebumps, guys. Look, that's how
And
true
my
it is.
skin, it was like always like, it's always like that. So I feel like a lot of people don't believe me until, that's what I told them, you know.
Yeah.
Until you see it, when your eyes,
it's true.
when you touch it, when you feel the energy, it's like when you like, fuck, there is something different in this world.
That's scary,
you feel it. No, it's the truth. I've seen it too. I've seen it hands on. Not one, but I said like 3 times. I've seen it done in front of me, and then I've seen it like the person wanted to, like I requested it. You know what I mean? Like, well, they were fine, and then they did their little thing, and they requested it to happen, and it happened, and then it went away. Like it was
It's like when they were playing those like Ouija boards.
Sometimes the Ouija boards, yeah. Those, I mean, some of them are. I mean, some work and some don't work. Like obviously, the ones in Toys R Us. Toys R Us is coming back, by the way.
Really?
But the ones in Toys R Us, yeah.
Yeah.
Like those, obviously, they work. But you need to get one that's like wooden. From my knowledge,
Sounds like
those things.
wooden.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like
They need to be
Jumanji.
like a real one, like a wooden one that's made with like the wood probably you burn from whatever. The wood, like you need like a special wood.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Like I mean, if you go to the bathroom, like, and you say something in the mirror, like the one name like 3 times or whatever, like
yeah.
that I remember watching like a funny anime show about it.
You say.
Well, honestly,
But
Halloween in the United States doesn't feel like it's scary.
No,
at all.
Nothing.
There
Nothing.
is no
Halloween is-
histories.
Only thing that's scary in United
your dad
States.
or your own, your grandpa tells
The
you.
only thing that really
I saw
scary
this
here is
guy walking on the street and he was
IRS.
dead now. In Mexico, he would.
The tax. The Uncle Sam is scary here.
the child.
Shit, not even the police. The IRS, you get a letter from the IRS, that's it. Your heart drops to your ass.
That's the big boss. That's the true boss right there. That's the one you gotta
Like-
behave.
I know my dad is from Russia. He's like from former Russia. He goes and we have a lot of the folk tales about Baba Yaga, or like how the Americans say Baba Yaga. Like how she eats children and like she's a witch and like
Is it she?
I
yeah.
thought it was a rapper.
No. No, I thought
Talking about Halloween, talking about a rapper?
I really thought that the boogeyman was because it says boogeyman.
Not the boogeyman.
I thought Baba Yaga meant boogeyman.
No, Baba Yaga. Baba in Russian means grandmother. Like it's like Yaga. I don't know what
Oh,
Yaga.
like babushka. Your
Yeah,
grandmother too.
Bababushka, like grandmother in Slavic languages.
Wow,
But
okay.
can also mean sorceress, which was a really weird one. And then witch, fortune teller, depending on the selecting language or dialect. Yaga can refer to like serpent, wood nymph, evil woman. So
So it's a witch. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so and then that would eat children. It's often used as like threatening figure for like Russian children, instill good behavior, but they would always say it to like threaten the kids to like if they were to act bad, сейчас Baba Yaga придет. It's like Baba Yaga is gonna come right now, like abduct them and eat them.
That's funny you say that, man, because like in Dominican Republic, and I come from the farm. This is when I used to live over there in La Sidra. The myth is that if it's raining and it's bright daylight and it's raining,
Yeah.
that means that there's a witch around. So they used to say that to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they said that, like they
Huh?
believe that, or they just said that to you?
That's what they said it to me, but I also hear it a lot. I hear it a lot, like from like other parents saying it to kids as well. But when I was little, I remember them saying that to me because I used to go out and play in the field, and it's a big, huge field. So like when it would be raining in the daytime, my grandma used to always tell me like, "Don't go out there, allá está la bruja." And like I would like ignore, and then when I go out and I'm in the porch area, like I'm like, oh wait, it is raining, and it's raining with like daylight, like it's bright daylight. So when they say supposedly if it's bright daylight and it's raining, it's around, like it's around and it's looking for the kids. Like you said, like they grab kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's not
Like-
happening.
Like what I'm reading right now, a supernatural being that is most often depicted as an old woman who lives in the woods. Her wooden house is said to be perched atop enormous chicken-like legs and surrounded by a fence made of skulls from children.
Yeah, that's creepy.
That's
bro.
what you're talking about?
Baba Yaga, yeah.
Baba
it's-
Yaga, yeah.
It's what they
Yeah, I
used to...
mean,
it's-
like you think about it, everybody has their own stuff, right? Right? Their own like horror stories, boogeyman, boogie woman, ghost spirits. But it all stems from something, from somewhere, like vampires and werewolves. And it all comes from something. You know what I mean? It all comes from somebody. Either it's for real or it's like or it's like everybody says it's imagination and creativity and maybe tales passed down from generations, but come on, some stuff is freaking really detailed. Like
yeah.
like vampires, like how you kill them, how they become vampires, how they change you, how they convert you, what works, what doesn't work. It's so much detail into. I'm talking about the original ones, like the first kind of stories. Now there's different. They glow with their skin glows and all that bullshit. But what I'm talking about. It's all a change. It's all a take on it. Like how our food and stuff have different takes. But like the original stories, they had to cut like either it's for real or it's like somebody got some good ass imagination, like just make all those shits
I'ma
come
tell
true.
Yeah,
I'ma tell you guys.
there's a lot of stories. Like you said, like I was surprised you said that, and I really thought that I thought that was boogeyman. I thought you was gonna talk about the boogeyman. But like when you gave that description about that in your culture, it's very similar to in my culture because they did say that to the kids. They said it to me,
Yeah.
and obviously the older I got, when I visit over there and it does rain in the daytime, you know, they'll say that there's a witch around, or they say like there's a witch crying right now.
Yeah.
You know, they used to say like those little things.
You believe in what is it? La Llorona?
La Llorona?
Yeah.
But isn't that Mexican? I think that's
Mexican.
Mexican? Right? Yeah.
That's what she takes the kids.
Yeah.
She
So is
has
that the same thing as well, like a witch?
But you don't
Yeah, it's
believe
like a
Dominicans don't believe in that?
The what? That's not from us.
No, I know
As
it's not
best
from
as
you,
I
but
know.
they don't never use that on you.
No, because they like I said, they will always talk about like the La Bruja, and La Bruja, that was like the witch thing.
It's a general witch.
Yeah, and they did say something about the
Chupacabra.
no, that's not us. Well, the Chupacabra, I think that's like everywhere, I think. But as far as I know, I haven't really heard about that.
Those aliens.
Aliens.
Chupacabra? Maybe, yeah. Aliens, yeah.
What was I say? No, about the witches. They say that they take the kids, and there's also times they used to like scare us with these things, saying like they'll take the kids, and they'll take like your belly buttons. They used to say that.
Really?
Yeah, they used to take like
Yeah.
your belly buttons.
Oh,
Like
wow.
it's weird. That was
But I
like,
have
what
an
the
innie.
fuck? Huh?
You tell
I
that.
have
You
an
tell that. You tell that.
Yeah.
You used to say.
Well, guys, I
something,
got something, right? I just put the cameras in Mexico in my mom's house
Oh yeah.
on the
that's right.
street.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What
I
you
have
saw?
something that I cannot, describe.
He showed it to
it's
me.
in the nighttime.
It looked
You got
like
scared?
it looked like a dog. His head's coming out his ass. And
Wait,
I'm saying,
what?
like the ass is there and then the head is there at the same time. It's like, I don't know if he's licking his own tail or.
That's
Would
like
you
a
eat it?
glitch.
Would you eat it? Would you eat it? If you had a choice, would you prepare it? Would you serve it as a meal?
You
Wait,
talking about a
what?
dog or a
The
dog
dog,
with the
yeah.
ass?
No,
What
what
is
the
that?
hell?
People eat it.
They're weird.
Everybody's it's a delicacy everywhere. All right, guys, let's end this up, man. This is one episode and for our Halloween edition of the Aromas Amigos podcast.
We're gonna be having the blood.
We're gonna be having the blood bags.
Oh, the blood
special
bags,
Halloween drink.
the witch brew. The witch brew. That's what is it? Syringes? Syringes?
7 inches.
Syringes.
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 Yeah. And the light bulb
Syringes.
one, yeah.
You can make
Those
it
double
IV.
eggs.
And the devil eggs. The devil eggs. And many other things we gotta sit now, brainstorm, come up with something cool, But that's all for first episode in October for Halloween edition. This is Aromas Amigos podcast.
Peace out.
Pieces.
Shout out to the Dia de Muertos.
Shout out to the other motos.